this stuff. 1 second, everyone. I'm going to. I'm over here trying to use your phone from your PC. I gotta do all that dumb shit. And we are. Y'all bear with me and everything content in my book. So there we go. And then when I do this little number right here, okay, there, now y'all can see me. Well, anyway, I'm about to attempt to, oh shit, set up my my multi-streaming. Got my mic, and I got a capture card for the PS5. So we'll see, and then all that other stuff. But other than that, I wanted to do like a let me change the color. Let me see, hold on. What we feeling today, y'all? Let's do, we had this one last time, so let's do, there we go. I like this one. It's like a teal color. But yeah, I've been lazy. I didn't want to go through the headache or the hardships or just whatever of setting up my multi-streaming for my PS5. But y'all, it's time. I have nothing but time, so there's no excuses. And just because I set up my multi-streaming doesn't mean, you know, anything. I still got to build my audience. I still got to stream. I'm gonna stream later on tonight. I went to the gym, got the gym out of the way, but I'm gonna use this hour to 2 hours to try to figure out how to multi-stream and then go from there. If I find out that I'm gonna need some multiple, and I just might, some multiple USBs, that's probably gonna piss me off, but not too much. So all I'm gonna say is we shall see. I've been putting this off for too long, way too long. So anyway, my thoughts for today for this Tuesday check-in. Before I joined the military, I worked at a bunch of different odd jobs. Pizza Hut, Cookout, a factory job. I'm not gonna say fresh out of high school, but I had gotten into some trouble too, so I couldn't join the military right away. So, but anyway, I say I had 5 different jobs before I joined the military. Five. Yeah, okay, there we go. Y'all forgive me, but I had originally joined because I knew I'd be in a position to provide and take care. And the one thing I had learned very early in the military, you can be horrible at and I said this before, you can be horrible at your job, but you didn't have to worry about getting fired. I got fired from one job, which is crazy because the boss who fired me was literally, so back in the day, money would be held in a vault, and then by the end of the day or the end of the week or whatever, that money would be transferred to the bank depending on if you were a manager and all that other stuff. So anyway, I got fired by somebody who was, I later found out after I joined too, was stealing money out of the vault, because you know they account for that, you know, sales at the end of the day, you know, you can anyway. Yeah, I'm that old. I think I just revealed my age, but I got fired from one job tried to get me to quit. And you know, I call a spade, I sucked. I was a dishwasher at Pizza Hut, and I just sucked. And people kind of sucked over there too. But anyway, they cut my hours. Like I remember one time they had me working one time a week. I remember on graduation day, I still went in and worked for them people when I graduated. Yeah, just to be. But anyway, fast forwarding, I felt like I didn't join for me. I did not join for me. But anyway, I when I joined, it definitely put me in a position that I thought it would. And it always has. You know, I've come across some phenomenal people. I'm not gonna say leaders no more, people. I've come across some bad people. I've come across some fucked up people, but I had joined because it was just one bad situation after another. I could barely afford gas in the car. I could barely afford the car insurance. There were times I could only text when my phone had Wi-Fi. And these were on the flip phones too, y'all. Crazy, right? But you know, use Straight Talk and all that other stuff. Found out Straight Talk's still around, so hey, but now let me stop. I was in a spiral. And I think I honestly probably would have done some things to myself a lot earlier on than now, compared to where my temperament is at now. But fast forward, the reason why I bring up just a little bit about my past, before I joined the military, I could not sleep at night. And I just remembered, I would stay up all day. No, sorry, yeah, all throughout the night. And for some odd reason, I couldn't sleep. I could not sleep at nighttime. And then, when the sun was up, I had lived with my grandparents before I joined the military. I'm one of those statistics, in bad with mama. So, but anyway, that's another story. But my grandfather and my grandmother knew that I was a good kid, so that's why they took me in. But they never once bothered me. They knew that I was leaving for the military, and they gave me me looking back on it, my grandparents were the realest ones. But that's another story. Yeah. But they knew I wasn't a bad kid, and I think they even recognized that I was kind of even in a bad situation with my mom. So, but anyway, I slept during the day. I did not sleep at nighttime. I'm pretty sure there's some traumas there, and when I can target them and feel comfortable enough to talk about them, I will. Because, I internalized a lot of stuff, and I really didn't start revisiting my traumas until I went to therapy. But what I did at 18, 19 years old, I'm doing right now. I'm just more capable and I'm taken care of. I slept in, and I didn't like that. When I woke up, which was at 4 or 5 o'clock, I really said, "You are a piece of shit." But I asked myself a question, because, what depression was defined as back then is totally different definition of depression now. But I was wondering if there's no way I was depressed at 18, 19 years old. There's just no way. But at the same time, I was in a lot of bad situations, and I'm not gonna say I was the ideal kid, but I know I was not a problem child. I was not a problem child. But some of the things I went through, you would think that I had to have done something right, like gang bang, kill somebody, sold drugs, a belligerent child. I wasn't. And for some odd reason, for some of the things that I experienced within the home, I still eventually experienced even in my adult life. It never really got better for some odd reason. But the only difference is I was able to walk away from certain situations, not all, but I was able to walk away from certain situations, and I even did that as a kid. If I had the opportunity or the ability to walk away or remove myself, I did that. And when I have the personal courage to talk about my childhood, I'll definitely do that, because it's nothing but reflection for me. But my bad. I don't ever want to go back into that loop ever again, where I feel I don't ever want to feel safe to only sleep when it's light outside versus when it gets dark. And there's a reason why I say feel safe, but again, it just, only time I really slept in like that, well, I mean, I even did that even in my military career. Like when I had time off, if I wasn't at the gym, I was sleeping. I didn't go out to cons like I did. I didn't travel. I didn't go experience new things. I didn't want to deal with life, so I just stayed in my room. And I know I'm not the only one that's ever done this, but there were times that only difference from what I'm doing now than what I was doing before is me posting content. But there were times where I was awake and I'd just be awake and the room be dark. Wouldn't turn the TV on, nothing. I would just sit there. And that's not normal. I learned that. Oh, wait. I gotta set this up, y'all. Anyway, please like, subscribe. I'm about to start streaming here soon. This is just my Tuesday check-in. I worked out, but had to keep it minimal. Work out tomorrow. I'm gonna train my legs. So, again, my back was good for sumo yesterday. We gonna squat tomorrow, and I promise y'all we finna see. But I'm very excited for leg day tomorrow. Y'all be good. Peace.